History isn't just made up of bricks and mortar, it's also built by the gradual passage of time and the intricate and diverse way we move through it. Located on the South Downs, not far from the village of Poynings, is some of the most beautiful ancient woodland I have ever seen, with trees dating back about 1,000 years. Far flung from the cold, hard reality of hand-cut stone, these lush green canopies tell the tale of a far simpler time and man's natural inclination to preserve the gifts of nature. What ancient backs rested against these trunks and looked skywards towards the stars. The Church of the Holy Trinity in Poynings is mentioned in the Domesday Survey of 1087. Despite this, there is thought to have been an Anglo-Saxon church on this site prior to the Norman conquest. The church we see today, though, was built in the 14th century from material left by the previous structure, which lasted for some 300 years, and demonstrates great architectural uniformity for a church in such a small village. When we look at churches, like the one at Poynings, we would be forgiven for seeing a disparity between the natural world and the stone-built world of man. But as we look at the great overarching columns and arches of the church, we see a representation of the trunks and green canopies of our native woodland, and man's attempt to always be looking up and beyond into something bigger and greater than ourselves. The exterior hides the grandness of what's inside. Unlike many rural churches, the Holy Trinity is dramatic and spacious. The light pours in through the vast windows, some of which contain stained glass fragments dating back to the 15th century. Indeed, the chancel, the space around the altar, is bright and open, inviting us forward to bask in the flood of light that surrounds it. As I depart, I wonder at what will become of the history we forge today. How will we be remembered when, just like the folk buried in the graveyard at Poynings, we too will fade away at the coming of a new era? Feeling lost, inside, alone, silent column made from stone, crumbling echoes dusted, and former faith speakers, spiritual seekers, lamentable light cutting through, striking empty air dry, pitiable view, hasten gust through a broken roof, skyward, heaven's proof. Corners eye caught, fleeting moment, fading thought, slabs left sandy, parched, no honour here, a pilgrim's tear. Leaning hands against the altar, remnants old ruin, glory found falter. The archetype is torn, asunder grief's lost cause. In decaying vaults, we pause. Please like and subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.